This is Meta Knight Full Guide Smash Ultimate, the Smash Ult the Ultimate review. You see what I did there? That was a really good pun. Yeah. So this is a Meta Knight guide. I'm not. It's not a very good guide. I'm just gonna review it because I'm fucking bored and let's just jump straight into it, brother. How do YouTubers say that without fucking cringing them? Like, they're like, let's just jump right into it. That's a good intro. Really, really classy, really quirky.
What makes Meta Knight such a favorable Smash character?
Meta Knight isn't a favorable character. Well, not as like favorable as in like it's not he's not a bad character. People call him shit, but he's not a bad character. But he's not favorable because on most tier lists you'll see him a D tier. That's the most tier lists he's a D tier. C tier. Highest he'll ever peak is B tier, but the main tiers he's in is C and D. People don't find him favorable. He's not a favorable character. People don't see Meta Knight and be like, wow, damn, that's a character that's good. That's a good character. People don't think he's a good character, and they're wrong because fuck your opinion.
Solid neutrals, baiting and punishing, and stellar
6 jumps.
edge guarding.
Okay, that's the same
This
thing.
wing-caped antihero packs a flurry of blade swings. It deserves a better understanding for full utilization. This is Gamer Tamers, a variety gaming channel, and we're diving into a good game guide, a deeper look into the most notable tips and tricks necessary for your success. And if this is your first time here, then click that subscribe button for that constant content heading your way.
No, I won't.
Alright, so you want a character that's fast, in their face, and ready to edge guard
Pikachu?
them into oblivion? Say no more with the introduction of Smash Ultimate's Meta Knight. Definitely better than his predecessor in Smash Bros. 4.
That's incorrect. He's Oh wait, I'll just let him finish his sentence.
Or Meta
Knight is not definitely better than his predecessor. Meta Knight in Smash 4 was ranked in the top 15 characters, which placed him a solid high tier. He was one of the most popular counter picks, especially after MKLeo. Notably, he started using Meta Knight and Marth, but like Meta Knight against Diddy's Zero's Diddy, and because of how emphasized ladder combos were in Smash 4, Meta Knight had he had one of the best ladder combos in the game because he had so many jumps, and and then MKLeo famously was beating Zero's Diddy with Meta Knight, and people were like, Meta Knight, good, top 15. This game, Meta Knight, has consistently ranked in the top 30 worst characters. He sees very little treatment from. He sees very little gameplay. He doesn't get a lot of favors from the community. He's not considered better than his Smash 4 predecessor whatsoever.
Knight walks faster, dashes much faster, and airdrop speed is, well, faster.
Can't use some of that super armor on his stomach to get do the NATO. Oh, okay. Then you do the NATO.
The first thing we're going to want to look into is ground attacks. Neutral Infinite is rapidly dealing 1% every hit, with a finisher sending them flying horizontally. It starts up a nice combo and can turn the tide.
Did you just say it starts up a nice... It does... Jab doesn't combo into shit.
When playing defensively. Dash attack is also a really good opener, dealing
And he should...
8.4% damage for getting the combo started.
Alright. Dash attack combos. Yes, it does. Now, what should we do after we dash attack?
It also deals more damage than in the previous Smash 4.
I could not give a shit about the damage. I'm not here to listen to, here are the Wikipedia stats. It says 8 damage, which means it does I could not give a shit, okay? What should I do after I dash attack? What should I do after you said there were jab combos. Jab after jab, what should I combo into? Down air, sound tilt? Nah?
His forward tilt hits 3 times, dealing 9.6% damage. Has a good spread, much larger hitbox. However, watch out using this after breaking shield. Up.
So I see the main problem with this guide I've already seen is that he's basically only giving the description of the moves. I could not give a shit about the description of the moves. I don't care about what the moves do. I don't care about the damage. I care about what can I do after these moves. What moves can I utilize to my advantage? What can I do in general?
Tilt deals 7.2%, however, has a pretty so-so horizontal hitbox. Good combo starter if you're hitting right on.
The main problem with up tilt, other than its hitbox, is its knockback. It knocks opponents way too far. It's not a very good. It's a good combo starter at, like, you know, low to low mid. But after you get to like higher percents, that knockback just starts fucking flinging them across the goddamn few, and then everyone just dies.
Up smash and down smash deal more damage than Smash 4. Up dealing 14.5%, and down smash, which, by the way, has a much bigger hitbox, deals 12.4% front and 15.9% back. I like using down smash when I misstepped or opponent is behind me. It's a quick fixer-upper.
My shield would have been broken on stream. Yeah, if he hits you, like, it won't like break in one hit, but like if he hits you.
Aerial attacks. All aerials have reduced landing lag. Forward aerial, back aerial, and down aerial have large hit
He doesn't connect the last bear.
boxes,
Let's go.
making it easy to hit opponents. Now, the most important aerial to note here is Nair, or neutral aerial attack. That's a jump without moving joystick hitting neutral attack, dealing 9% damage.
Up air is also
This is
really
excellent for edge guarding and is a really easy finisher. Practice this one the most. Works very well in conjunction with fast falling. Remember, Meta Knight has 5 jumps before he has to use Shuttle Loop. Keep that in mind and count when jumping back onto the platform.
I feel like just a nitpicky thing, I feel like a more specific thing would have been to say he has 5 mid-air jumps. People could get confused and just stop, like, end a combo early or just end a ladder combo early because, you know, oh, there's only 5 jumps, ah! Second thing, he's showing a lot of these clips by other players. The problem is with these clips have no relation. They have no correlation with, like, it has nothing to do with what he's talking about. He was talking about, you know, how Nair is a really good finisher tool. That's cool, man. Can you show us a clip of, you know, Nair killing somebody? Because this was a forward smash. He didn't. Did he Nair? Did he even Nair in this clip? He doesn't Nair once in this clip.
Grabs. Down pummel deals 9% damage, and throwing grab in Meta Knight's direction deals 10.8% damage.
I feel like he should say something more about the grabs instead of just, you see, this one does so much damage. This one does this damage. This one does this. I feel like a much better thing would have been to say, like, you know, because down grab is one of Meta Knight's most. It's one of his 2, like, combo starters, right? Well, you know, maybe you should say something about that shit. Like, you know, this can connect into up air and it can cause a bridge and kill somebody. No, it's just down throw does damage. Fuck you.
And throwing grab in Meta Knight's direction deals 10.8%.
No one will ever do this in their any Meta Knight who uses this throw is brain damaged, and I am brain damaged. So if I'm saying it, then you have issues and you should go to a doctor and kill yourself.
Damage. Throwing grab in the opposite direction deals 12% damage. I suggest a quick 4-tap pummel into a throwing grab into opposite direction.
He suggests it, but it's not always the right choice.
For most damage. Other grabs should be used in discretion of
He says other grabs.
Meta Knight's position.
Okay, he says other grabs should be used in discretion to a Meta Knight's position, like, you know, all other grabs are inferior to this back air. This back air is dope. This back air is great. You use this back air when you're trying to edge guard someone. When you're near the ledge and you're gonna edge guard somebody, that's when you use this back air at like the higher percents. You will never use forward throw. I think that's pretty obvious. You will never ever use forward throw. And down throw, you use down throw more than you use back air. Down throw is a combo starter along with dash attack, and it really gives you that kills, the early kills. And up smash is used at higher percents, at like 160, 170, and if it doesn't kill you at 180. So I feel like he should mention these things, you know, instead of just being like, well, you see, this one does less damage, so this one is objectively an inferior choice. Honestly, down throw is objectively better than back throw because you could continue, you can forward, you can do some more shit. By the way, why is he's losing to a bot right now? No, he's losing big to a bot. Oh shit! No, he's getting bodied. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's losing to a bot. Oh my god. He just got fucking bodied.
Lastly, let's talk about specials. Mach Tornado, dealing 14.4% damage.
Again, I'm not here to listen to Wikipedia stats. I could not give less of a shit about how much damage it does. You know, I'd really like to know more.
Mach Tornado travels very fast. It can get you to the other side of the map easily. But the most important thing to note about Mach Tornado is its finisher capabilities.
Oh, okay.
It has a huge knockback and sends your opponent horizontally like crazy. When edge guarding, one of your options is Mach Tornado. When your opponent is in range, leap off of ledge and right about slightly under ledge, rapidly tap.
I thought you were supposed to... Okay, whatever.
Neutral B constantly for a lifting Mach Tornado. Now, take caution when edge guarding with this technique though. Hit that edge just once while in Mach Tornado and it could spell the end for you unintentionally.
Again, he's not... All these clips he's showing have no correlation. They have nothing to do with what he said. He just talked about how Mach Tornado would be a really good edge guarding tool, right? Okay, here's another forward smash clip. Am I cool yet? Am I part of this generation? Am I what they call millennial humor?
Drill Rush has 12 max possible hits. Overall damage with each hit landing is 18.1% damage. Once made contact with your opponent, it connects extremely well. Very hard for them to get out of it.
He says very hard of them to get out of it, like they can get out of it. That's like, you know, it's really hard to get out of Meta Knight's jab. You can't get out of Meta Knight's jab. You can't get out of his Drill Rush. Can you? Is there like SDI possible for Drill Rush? Is there? I don't know.
Can be a good finisher, but not the best. It does reset your positioning if
it's a good finisher if you're an asshole.
Necessary, and if you're fast enough, help you set up some edge guarding. Be very wary of overusing this special. Just like Mach Tornado, very dangerous.
Be very wary of it, not because you could die to it. Be very wary because it's easily readable, easily punishable, and it's very easy to counter. Jump, air dodge, you can't cancel out of... I mean, you can shorten it by, like, you know, shoving your ass into the ground, but you can't cancel Mach Tornado. Not Mach, fuck. You can't cancel Drill Rush. So don't overuse it, not because... Just don't use it in general, not because, like, it's a dangerous move, because it's a bad move. If you shield, free punish. If you jump, free punish. If you do something smart, free punish. Yep.
Fuse without hitting your mark.
I'm gonna play my secondary, and then my secondary got bopped. That's when you're like, all right, man, next match.
I'm gonna guess he actually used the tornado.
Oh, okay, never mind. I for some reason felt like
shuttle.
Once again, he doesn't display any. I have said that. Okay.
Dealing 18% damage, Shuttle Loop goes up very high and doesn't have much landing lag. However, knockback isn't the best. Neutral Aerial and Mach Tornado are going to be...
Knockback isn't the best. He says it like you use it as a effing neutral. You don't use up B in neutral. You use it as a finisher at high percents and for combos. You don't actually use it to, like, you know, you don't use it to edge guard. You can't edge guard with Shuttle Loop.
your go-tos along with smashes for KOs.
If you're gonna
Dimensional Cape. Coming in at our highest damage output special, dealing 19.2% damage, Dimensional Cape can definitely help you recover. I suggest using it when horizontal with the platform to prevent smash retaliation or to juke an incoming smash when falling. Once you're on the platform, it's best to just tilt dash and dodge roll. Now that we have gone in detail, here are your good guide takeaways.
You haven't gone into detail about anything. There's nothing, like, you haven't said any combos, for one. I guess that's not, but there's also bread and butter combos, high percents, down tilt to down smash, down tilt to side B. There's, you know, down tilt everything. There's dash attack to up air. There's the dash attack to the pivot down, to the pivot down. There's a lot of things. There's the bread and butter combos. There's the utilize. You haven't said anything about neutral, the neutral game. You haven't said anything about proper, you know, edge guarding in general. You just said he's a very good edge guarder. Just spam Nair. It doesn't always work. You haven't gone into detail whatsoever. He's still losing to a bot, by the way.
Ways. You want to play Meta Knight? Be constantly putting on the pressure and take advantage of his lightning speed neutrals. Get intimate with your edge guarding. This is probably his biggest strength. Focus on Mach Tornado or Nair as main KO condition.
Main KO is back air, actually. Yeah, Nair is really useful, and, well, yeah, I get Nair is the main KO, but so is back air. Back air is used a lot, especially like around this area when they jump up and you read the jump. Pia, dead.
Thanks for watching, and until next time, tame that game.
All right, so what was the good game takeaway from this? Well, what we learned from this guide is that this guide is shit. Please do be in mind that this guide was made a very long time ago, January 13th, 2019. So this is a month after the game released. So obviously, I don't think they understood that ladder combos work in this game, or that, you know, anything actually worked in this game. So yeah, this is a very old guide. It has the most views out of any guide too. This is the 77,000, which is that's like almost 10 times more than the guide. So but as a guide itself, whether for someone trying to learn the game, whether for someone trying to learn Meta Knight, for someone who's like an experienced Meta Knight looking for more, this is a horrible guide. It teaches you nothing about Meta Knight's game. It teaches you nothing about Meta Knight's character. It teaches you very little about what to do. He just says, Mach Tornado to edge guard, Nair to edge guard. Okay, you're done. Go kill yourself. He doesn't say anything about, you know, just in general, he doesn't give you any options. He's just like, this one does more damage, so it's objectively superior because the other ones do less damage. That's how everything in life works. Well, I'll have you know, bigger doesn't always mean better, because Meta Knight's fucking tiny. He calls it a full guide, but it's a very, very, very limited guide, which consists of reading numbers off paper and calling it comprehensive learning material, you learn nothing from this. I guess the most takeaway you could get from this guide is use Mock Tornado as an edge guard. Don't fucking hit the ledge. Don't use Joel Rush, by the way. Just don't do it. It's fun, but don't do it. Dimensional Cape to recover was kind of good, but because you can punish opponents who are trying to what do you call it? Trying to smash attack you or something. But he also didn't mention how Dimensional Cape could be used as a good mix-up for landings. That's how Dimensional Cape is mostly used. It's used as a mix-up for landings. That's the most important thing about Dimensional Cape. He didn't mention that. Because you're going to be, in neutral, you're going to be daring a lot because you're an asshole. A lot of things were not mentioned. Again, it's an old guide, so they were probably just figuring it out. They even called Meta Knight a favorable character, and that's how you know it's old, because Meta Knight's not a favorable character. But in general, this is not a good guide, and I would not recommend anybody to, whether you're new or you're experienced or you're kind of in between, I would not recommend anybody to use this guide. On the other hand, if you are looking for a guide to use, be sure to use the guide made by all the retards in the Meta Knight Court. I'm not part of the Meta Knight Court. I'm actually autistic, so I can't be considered a functioning member of society. But yeah, no, go check. I'll put that in the description. Go watch those instead. They have like 8,000 views, but they need more. They need way more than this shit. Okay, so go do that, and I will kill myself now.